Hello, it is July the 3rd, 2007. It is 10 minutes till 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm bored, and I'm wide awake, and I'm shirtless. Ooh, so taboo. Well, I kind of fell asleep at 9, woke up about 45 minutes later, couldn't get back to sleep. So my boyfriend kicked me out of bed and told me to go play on the computer because I'd been updating my website today. So I've updated, and I'm tired of updating. So I'm going to do a little video blog because I got 9 minutes left on the tape. And that's good because it'll just cut off. So if it just cuts off, and don't think there's a second part, because there's not. It's just going to cut off. Hopefully it'll warn me, but if it doesn't, I'll say bye now. Bye! So I did a little more jobby search today. That's going very, very slow. It's frustrating, but I have to trudge on as it goes. I need to move back. So I'm in the center of the picture. We watched Queer Duck the movie, which was a Flash cartoon that used to come on Showtime. Watch it once. That's all I needed. I won't ever buy it. It wasn't that good. It was actually kind of boring. Watch some Roseanne World. Roseanne, as in Roseanne Barr. Go to roseanneworld.com, and she has a little web-based show that she does some stuff on. Some of it's really funny, some of it's interesting and political and stuff. I just love Roseanne. I watched her show originally when I was very young, and it was like watching, to an extent, my family, because I had two older sisters as well. And, my family didn't really have a lot of money, and we weren't living in a box, and I'm thankful for that. And there are people who have to deal with that, and I wouldn't know what to do with that. But, I remember having to go in the pantry and just kind of picking out things that were edible to eat, and nothing really went together, like, a can of SpaghettiOs and, make some French toast, and not French toast, cinnamon toast, and I don't know, peanut butter and jelly to go on the side, just so you'd have kind of enough to, keep my girlish figure. So I always related, and of course Roseanne was always very outspoken about how homosexuality was okay, and there was nothing wrong with it, and why do people have to pick on it, and blah blah blah. And so being someone who was in the closet, that was really important to see. Because the only other person who'd ever stated anything like that was Madonna at the time. And I remember the day when I first found out that I was gay, or I first realized what the term was, because everyone who is understands that deep down inside for a long time that there's something different, that you don't relate to the world the same way as the other boys around you, and it makes you feel bad because you're not, and you don't understand it, and you never have anyone to talk to, or at least my generation didn't. I think the generations now, more and more people do have it, but there are still areas that don't. Anyway, I was watching Oprah, and she had a guy on there, and I don't know his name, but he was HIV positive. And Oprah asked him the question, how did he know that he was gay? When he described the feelings of pretty much everything I just said, I became so terrified, because it was like he was reading my mind. It was just, finally someone had put a definition to it, and it was so close to my experience that there was no way that I could have excused my way out of it. I knew it. And so I became very scared, and I became very sad, and years went by, and I remember trying to force myself to fantasize about women, and that didn't work. I remember getting to a point where I knew I had to say it out loud. I had to say, I am gay, out loud, to get used to it. And I remember I was alone in the house in my bedroom and I said it, and I instantly became so paranoid. I thought people were outside my window and they were going to hear me and they were going to spread rumors about me. Because, of course, I was always flamboyant to an extent. I mean, I have no problem with flamboyancy. I think it's perfectly fine and it doesn't hurt anyone, so why should anyone give a crap? But, that was one of the other hardest parts, is that when I finally decided to come out to everyone, and I was coming out and coming out, pretty much everyone except for my mother knew. And they all said it so. Yeah, we knew, we were just waiting on you to come out. And part of me was kind of upset with that, because it's like, then why did I have to live in a torturous hell, my whole life, if you already knew and didn't care about it? But of course, then I had one friend who told me that if I ever told her I was gay, that she would never be my friend again, and so that didn't help. And then later she met a guy that she worked with, and he was gay, and he taught her that, blah, 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 and that she still loved me and stuff. And then I have other friends or people around me who say things like, in elections, that they don't think the gay issues are all that important. To which I always reply, well, if I was a black person looking for equal rights, you probably wouldn't be as eager to say that to my face. I've had people tell me that they don't think that gays have the right to marry, that they should just settle for civil unions, and I don't like that either, equal but separate. I was brought up the same way everyone else was, brought up to want marriage and to want kids and a family, and I do want that, and I don't want it under different terms, and I don't want it under a different vocabulary. I want it the same, all the same, across the board. You don't want to be gay? Don't be gay. You don't want to marry a gay? Don't marry a gay. But you know what? There's a lot of straight people out there who did marry gays, and then they start claiming they're the horrible victim because they were lied to. Yeah, in a society where you could be killed in some places because of it, yeah, you kind of force people to lie about it. And, you have to face that reality. So, anyway, I was 13 when I figured it out, when I watched that Oprah episode. And then college was a big release, and I did lots of research and papers and stuff in as many classes as I could, and I studied homosexuality throughout history and homosexuality in the Bible and just tons of stuff, because as a person who does believe in God, it was important to me to hear a different perspective than what I had been ingrained with from a very young age. So, yeah, it's 2 minutes to 1 and my deepness is, ooh. Bet you the tape's about to go out, too. So anyway, I do want to give a shout out to Sweet Italy up in Canada, because he enjoys my vblog, or vlogging, I guess it's called. And I know that'll thrill him to no end. So, hi Sweet Italy, it's your fuzzy. So yeah, I'm probably going to go have a cigarette while I download this, put it up on YouTube, and put it on my website. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll watch something on TV, because I'm still not tired. And I need to go to bed. But, oh well. I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of bored. And I'm kind of boring, I'm assuming. But I am shirtless, so, that's exciting. I just have a robe wrapped around my nether regions. It's very, very risque. But anyway, I updated some stuff. Check out the movies section if you want. And otherwise, I'll see you all on the other side. Bye!